Hello, everybody. Once again, we are back here with the FTB Pyramid Reborn series. So, last episode we were able to go ahead and get these flux ducts going on here, which made us allowed us to automate a lot of things. And I lied to you. I'm so sorry. I I may have said that we were really close to being able to do one of the things, and we are not. We actually need to complete a different quest before we're able to do it that way, or it's going to be a lot of manual effort. So I've already started it here. Oop, doo, doo, doo. Basically, we need to go ahead and get this, and I'll go ahead and show you the reason. So I did solar. I don't like to do solar just because it's kind of it's a little bit boring. Let's be honest here. It's kind of overpowered, but not in the fun way. So I've been trying to avoid using that, and this is probably the only reason I will use it is to go ahead and get a jump start on this. And the reason we need a jump start is because we will actually not the Amadron tablet, but that mineral sapling is pretty necessary, and I'll tell you why here. To be able to go ahead and use this for lava, we have a few options. We can essentially the mechanical squeezer we could use, and this will do it automatically. The problem is to use the mechanical squeezer, we need diamonds, which we don't have. We'll have a squeezer, which we do have. We do have access to, at least. We need obsidian, which we can make with the squeezer. So we definitely will need to use a little bit of manual. That's the manual one. But that's the killer right there. So a lot of I'm going to actually take a lot of time, probably off camera, jumping on the squeezer. But that's something that I did not think about when we were going through here. So this is going to help us out with this part, hopefully make our lives easier. It hasn't been running for all that long. It's already about 250,000 out of the 30 million that we need. So let's go ahead and just start off by making the squeezer real quick. What's involved with that? So we're going to need a block of iron and some iron. Okay. Oh, we already have iron. Cool. What else? We need just some sticks and some wood products. Let's do that. And then block of iron. So really, this is the process that we have to go through here. So we're going to need to get some pipe in. And I just now realized that the fluid ducts will not actually transfer through the lava. So we're going to need some hardened fluid ducts, which we're going to need to actually make some Invar for. Where you at? Need that. We're going to need some Invar, which the best way is through an alloy kiln, which is there we are. Which is going to be some sandstone and some bricks. So we have we don't have bricks per se, but we do have somewhere. We do have some clay. 8, I believe, is what we need. Because you get... Oh, no. We actually only need 4. So we can just go ahead and throw these in here. I just opened up some more glass for the solar panel there. And while we're waiting for that to smelt, I'm just going to throw them in here. And then we're also going to need some sandstone, which we also have enough right here. Just make 8. While we're thinking about that here, I think I'm just going to put the kiln right there. It's not going to be a very permanent feature of our base, but it will be there for a little bit. So now we have that. We might actually get set, because I forgot it was a 2-story thing. But we can at least go ahead and scope out the area here. So we're done with this. Put it right there, and while we're just waiting for it to go, I'm just going to tear this down. Okay, so we're just going to wait for that here, and I made the perfect amount of sandstone, looks like. So, but we're going to just put some stuff away here while we're waiting for it. Once it's done, we're going to be able to do that. We're going to need to get some nickel. It's one thing after another, isn't it? Oh boy, where do we get nickel from? Is it this? Nope. It's this one, isn't it? Okay, so let's make a tank instead. What's involved with that? Totally done. Yep, let's do that here. So what we're going to do here instead, we're going to use the fermenter here to make some biomass. The biomass will give us nickel. The nickel will give us Invar. The Invar will give us the hardened fluid ducts. The hardened fluid ducts will be able to give us. We'll transfer the lava into another tank. That lava will be able to. It's a long process. I'm starting to realize how long of a process that actually is, but it's completely doable. So let's go ahead and start off by hooking up our fermenter, and then we'll make the tank. Do I have enough? I do not. Might as well do this while I'm here. And then we're also going to need some string to make the hammer to activate that thing, but that's going to be super simple. So now that we have that, we can. Oh, I know what it's up here for. Actually, just so I know where I'm aiming for, I'm actually going to break this guy right here. Where is that? There it is. Oh, I did not mean to jump right there. Had a heart attack. Whew. Cool. Cool. There we go. So now before I forget, do I have torches? I do not have torches. I'm going to forget, but I'm just going to leave it there for now. Let's actually go right here. Cool. So that's going to get us some energy going to that thing. So next up, all we're going to need some saplings. We're going to need some of the. Do I have any? Yeah, some of this. Let's just go with 4 sets. Some sand. And that ash that we made in one of the previous episodes will also be fully acceptable to be used to help make the fertilizer, but it's not going to be quite as I totally forgot what I was saying. Never mind. But it's yeah, we just have to make a lot of it. That's what I was going to say. So mass. No power. You have plenty of power. Look at that. Oh, okay, you have to. It takes a bit at a time. Okay, that's fair. So let's just go ahead and fill this thing up. Get a little bit extra, and then we're going to start working on that tank. Let's actually make 2 tanks. Now let's actually make 3 tanks. Thinking about it here, so we're going to need 6. 5, 6. We're going to need 3 of these, right? Yep. We're going to need 3 iron. We're going to need some glass, which is right here. Yep. And they don't stack, so that's interesting. But that's completely okay. I'm going to go ahead and fill it up right here. And I need a hammer as well. Okay. Very good. I don't think that'll automatically output, will it? Oh, well, we could do that. But it won't automatically output. It doesn't look like. Oh, it might be. I'll leave it there for a little bit because it might just be not using enough water to make it visible right now. But let's go ahead and just leave it there for the moment. Do we have enough saplings in that? I forgot to check. We are good on that. So next up, Will you automatically output to that? No, you will not. So either way, we will go ahead and grab a few more servos. Do I have anything that I'm saying? I do. What about in here? Redstone. I'm just going to grab a small handful of these if I can, which I can. I should be able to, right? Just need iron. There we go. So a small handful of those will be pretty good here. So now we have that, we can use those to pump through our fluid ducts, which are right here. There we go. So now we're going to get some biomass from that here. So this is actually a pretty fast process overall. So while we're waiting for this to go through, we can actually start getting the lava. Once we have the lava, I think I'll feel safe about making this into the actual block form. Even though I like having the something a little bit different than just a block to make cobblestone. I think that it's going to be necessary because I don't want it to be super loud or anything for us. So let's go ahead and get some lava going on here. Where should we start? I think that right here. This is really messy, but we'll make do. Can I do 2 at a time? I don't believe so. Oh, I need to reset it. Oh, do I hear a zombie? Nope, it sounds like someone's mowing the lawn outside. Totally sounded like a zombie though. So we have, yeah, it looks like the tank will hold more than that. So we should be able to get some stored up here. Oh, at least for now. If I could actually find a place to jump. There we go. Maybe not. Maybe not. It looks like it's waiting for that lava to empty out before it does that. So we may have to hold off on that. But for how's this doing? Yeah, it's not gonna be doing the thing. So let's make it do the thing. Cool. Back to full. So I'm actually gonna fill this up here before I get too carried away. There we go. And we are running just fine. So let's let that run for a little bit here. I'm going to check on the progress. So we're actually getting the line. That's the first step. So we are on our way to be able to get that. And as we wait for that, that kind of threw a kinker in my plans, but that's fine. Let's look into. I was hoping that I'd be able to do that and just take out from the bucket, but I don't think that's the case. I might be able to. What if I'm able to click on this? This auto outputs. Oh, we might be in business. Oh, baby. Look at that. That's so good. I love that. So while we're waiting for that invar, we can actually start getting lava. This is brilliant. Okay, cool. So let me go ahead and jump on this for a little while here. I want to, I don't want, that sounds like the best time ever for videos. So I'm going to not inflict you guys with all that. So while we're waiting for that, just go ahead and give me a moment. I'll be right back. Okay, 10 years later, I am back. I actually had done quite a bit here. I actually did a total of 9 buckets, which is about 36 times I had to reset this, and yeah, it was a bad time. But we're done now. So we have a total of 9. I left one in a bucket. That way we can actually start making an actual cobblestone generator. Before we go ahead and get too far into that, I actually want to get this started out because this is going to be super fast and it's going to be very, very handy. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this, get it some power here. Okay. So now that that has some power, it's just going to go ahead and chop down the trees as it gets them once we give it into add-on. I believe that this one would be good enough, but I'm going to go back with the tin, just because that's seems to be the best one, because it's 9x9 essentially, which is pretty much the go-to. There we go. The go-to size. So we have the everything that we need in here, I believe. We have those. Yep. So we can go ahead and make this. And I was just going to start doing that here. We're going to need to make a plant sower for the saplings to get planted, but we're going to need a lot of saplings if we go through the ethanol route. So let's keep that in mind here. But this is running pretty good. We have about let's say about another 8 buckets of biomass there. We need 50. This is doing all right. It's doing decently. But one thing that it's running out of is power, so let's go ahead and resolve that right now. Perfect. All right, how you doing, brother? Better. Yep. So that's going to run a lot better now. So now that this, once this fills up, we can use it to fill up the biomass right there. We have 50. I think this doesn't do 50, but we can go back 2 or 3 times and get that taken care of here. But we have enough for the obsidian that we're going to need for the absorb. There we go. So we have enough for the obsidian. We will need to go ahead and make an empowerer and some display stands here. So to do that, we're going to need the atomic reconstructor, which is going to be some iron and redstone. Nothing serious there, and a little bit of go ahead and grab just let's go half a stack. We're also going to need a little bit of the black quartz. Let's go a half stack of you. Nope. I don't know where I put the black quartz. Is it still in here? I think it's still in here. Yep, there it is. Okay, so now that we have that, I'm actually going to create a bunch of those. So what we can do, we can actually make the atomic reconstructor. We just need some sticks. This is going to need a little bit of power, which I didn't think about, but it is already has a spot. I've been preparing this. This actually was ready last episode too, but this is where I want to put the empower and everything. So I'm going to put the atomic reconstructor right there, and let's break that. And we're going to need some more leadstone flux stacks here, so I'm going to make them. How far out is this? Thinking about just throwing it over here. Actually, I will. No, that's fine. Here it is. Good. So once this gets done here, we just put some things in front of it, push the button, and it's going to work just fine. Actually, let me... It's not actually going to do it once I push the button, unless I do this. So I need what you do is you get a redstone torch. You see how it says deactivation? That means it's just going to run and run and run. We don't want that. Let's just put it on pulse. And so now it's just going to go off of every single time you push a button. So, whoops, this one. There we go. So that is going to be powering that. And then what we're going to need to do, let's go back to the empower. So we need some redstone, yeah. We're going to need some Inori. So let's just go grab a fair bit of that. How are we doing on redstone? We might need to think about starting redstone production again here rather soon, but not immediately. Let's see how many I can actually do with this. I don't think I'll do the whole stack. It did. Oh, wow. Very good. I didn't even use all that much. That's pretty good. I'm very, very happy with that. Very pleased. Is that it? We're going to need... None of that's going to be necessary for that, but we need some redstonia, some iron casings, display stand. Oh, yeah. We're going to need some quartz, but we'll get that here in a little bit. Yeah, so let's start crafting this up, because that's pretty much all we're going to need is stuff we have. So let's go ahead and do the empower. Double battery, single battery. This is going to need one of these, which is that. So let's grab a small handful. Gonna need some gold. I think I just need 2, right? Nope. Need, let's just make all of them. Yeah. So now that we have that, we'll do that, do that, do... Guess we'll need some more iron here. Nope, there. So that's pretty much everything. We just need the display stands, and the display stands are actually the tricky part. We will need 1 more advanced coils, which we were just missing this part. We're gonna need 1 more, actually, thinking about it. Gold. I've done the math on this several times, but I always forget what it is. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to make, I think we need 15. I'm going to go off of that because I'm pretty sure on that. I just made 16, didn't I? That is fine. Let me go ahead and clean up some of my inventory because I'm running out of space here. Chisel needs that. So we're going to need 32 slabs. Yeah, we're going to need a little more quartz. And a little bit more quartz. That should be perfect, though. And then we can put these together, chiseled. I think I did the math wrong on that. Just because I don't think that it had 15 on one, but 16 on the other when I did it before. So ethic quartz, let's do all but 1. 15. It feels right, but I don't think it is. Let's see. It was right. It was right. Cool. So we have all of that. We need to put this together. Now we have the Empower. This is the entire setup right here. So we are in luck. Put these together. You want to leave a 2 space between these. That's why I had those set up just like that. So while this fills up here, we are going to go ahead and get some. Actually, they're marked already, so I can break them from below. But we just need. Actually, I'm going to get a little bit more leadstone flux ducts here, just because I don't think that 17 is going to cut it. If it does, it's going to be really close anyway. So Might as well just get a few extras. Yeah, that we do. Okay. I did not realize that I did not do my job here. I did not actually expend below here. So let's oh. Oh, I forgot to light up the area. Oh no. I don't have any coal or anything on me, so oh well. We should be good. I have a sword and everything, so I'm not too worried about it, but oop. That one doesn't need it, actually. And then we need this one. Yeah, that should be good. It's a little bit weird wiring, but you know, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So we have that set up here, which is perfect. Now we just need to go ahead and wait for them to charge up just a little bit. We can make the these guys. Now we just need to work on the obsidian while we're doing that here. And before we get too caught up in that, I want to go ahead and switch gears slightly to cobblestone generator here. So it just takes some cobblestone, some yellow stained glass, and then you know, the buckets there. So we should be good. It doesn't take yellow stained glass, it just takes, you know, glass of any kind. There we go. There we go. So that's going to actually be automated cobblestone. Can we upgrade that? I feel like that's going to be too slow. Let's do iron, since I have it. And that's it. Yeah, cool. So we can go ahead and get our buckets and disable this now. Seems like just yesterday that we were yeah, pretty much building this and destroyed my entire cobble farm. Get out of here. I should be able to vein line this, right? I'm going to. Lost some resources there, but that's perfectly fine. It was worth the time savings. So now that we have that here, we're going to be in a lot better shape. So I'm going to actually put this over here by the head of my bed. No, I won't. I'm going to make a drawer, which needs wood. And I'm going to make a hopper. And obviously, I think everybody knows what I'm going to do with that here. I'll pick those up here in a second. And as easy as that, automated cobble. Boom. Cool. So that is good. So we now have automated cobble. It's not going to make a whole bunch of noise for us, which is, you know, brilliant. It's you know, kind of annoying when that thing just kept going and going and going. I usually did it off camera though, so you guys didn't really get the blunt force of that. But we have all of this situated. We have the tank here full of lava. I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here for a moment here and just think about a few more things before I get started. So give me just a moment. I'll be right back. All right, yeah, we're definitely at that point where we're gonna have to wrap up the episode here before it gets too long. So I'll go ahead and tell you what we're gonna do. You know, in the next episode. Between episodes, I'm going to go ahead and you know, get some things done. This might actually be finished by the time we're done. Not totally sure. Maybe not. If it is, then cool. If not, we have other routes that we can take. But the biomass is probably going to be done. I can't imagine why I wouldn't wait until next episode for to finish that, and then we'll come back and immediately turn this episode in, or I'm sorry, turn this quest in. we should be able to turn this quest into next episode as well. So that shouldn't be a problem. And then we're going to be able to get into refined storage, and after that, it's going to be smooth sailing. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to leave that like and subscribe, all that jazz. So again, my name is Jared, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day. Bye bye.